Roy Cropper, David Nielsen, is beginning to have his own theories about who started the boat fire, but his finger-pointing could be set to ruin a friendship in Coronation Street. The police come knocking for Carla Connor, Alison King, but she tells them that the CCTV footage was deleted in a glitch. She has an alibi anyway. She was across town at the time of the blaze. With little else to go on, the police rule it as an accident, but Peter Barlow, Chris Gascoigne, is still suspicious, and Roy can't shake a niggling feeling. Fires don't just start themselves now, do they? Peter's concerns are heightened when Seb, Harry Elton, tells him he saw Carla acting shiftily, shoving a bin bag in her car the morning after the fire. Roy knows Carla too well. She is definitely hiding something, and he wants to get to the bottom of it. Roy quizzes her over the contents of the bag, but she brushes him off by saying it was just underworld seconds for the charity shop. But he's not to be fobbed off so easily, and is still convinced that Carla knows something. Wound up that she's telling lies, he finally confronts her, accusing her of letting Abby Franklin, Sally Carmen, take the blame for the fire as she is still in love with Peter. Will Carla be forced to tell him the truth? Tensions are rising on Coronation Street as a seemingly accidental fire sends shockwaves through Weatherfield, leaving a web of suspicion, guilt, and shattered trust in its wake. At the heart of the latest mystery is none other than Roy Cropper, one of the show's most beloved and principled characters, who now finds himself questioning the integrity of someone he holds dear, Carla Connor. In a dramatic twist that has left viewers on edge, Roy, played by David Nielsen, begins to develop his own unsettling theory about the cause of the recent boat fire, a theory that could fracture one of the longest-standing friendships in the show's history. The incident, which occurred off-screen but left viewers reeling with its implications, saw a boat engulfed in flames. What first appeared to be a tragic accident is now giving way to a storm of speculation, suspicion, and secrets. Police investigations initially came up short, leaving the community confused and uneasy. Carla Connor, Alison King, was swiftly questioned by the authorities. However, she provided a solid alibi, claiming she was across town when the blaze occurred. When questioned about security footage, she insisted the CCTV had suffered a technical failure, citing a glitch that conveniently wiped out any evidence that might have supported or contradicted her alibi. While the police seemed ready to move on and label the incident an unfortunate mishap, not everyone in Weatherfield is so easily convinced, especially Peter Barlow, Chris Gascoigne, who has been vocal in his belief that something is being covered up. And now, Roy Cropper appears to be joining the chorus of quiet suspicion. Peter's suspicions are only further fueled when Seb Franklin, Harry Elton, provides a crucial piece of the puzzle. Seb tells Peter that he saw Carla acting suspiciously the morning after the fire, loading a black bin bag into her car in an obviously stealthy manner. While this alone isn't proof of foul play, it certainly adds weight to the theory that Carla may be hiding something. Enter Roy Cropper, the quiet, methodical cafe owner who has long been known as the moral compass of Coronation Street. For years, Roy and Carla have shared a close, if complicated, friendship rooted in loyalty, empathy, and mutual respect. But even Roy's steadfast belief in his friend begins to waver as doubts creep in. Roy isn't one to jump to conclusions, but his instincts, always razor-sharp, tell him that something doesn't add up. His unease grows steadily as he pieces together what little information he has. And when Roy confronts Carla with questions about the bag Seb saw, her vague response only deepens his concerns. Carla brushes him off, claiming the bag contained nothing more than unsold clothing from the underworld factory, items she intended to donate to charity. But her evasive tone, her refusal to look him in the eye, and the general air of secrecy surrounding her behavior do little to ease Roy's mind. Frustrated and increasingly convinced that Carla is not being truthful, Roy finally reaches a breaking point. In a deeply emotional confrontation, he lays his suspicions bare, asking Carla outright if she is protecting someone. More specifically, he suggests she may be allowing Abby Franklin, Sally Carmen, to shoulder the blame for something she didn't do, all because Carla is still in love with Peter Barlow. This accusation sends shockwaves through the fandom. Roy Cropper, who rarely loses his cool, is not merely concerned. He is deeply hurt. His words aren't just investigative, they're personal. He feels betrayed, not just by Carla's potential involvement in the fire, but by the lies she's told him since. Carla, for H.